Destiny 2's new Brave Seal has officially dropped with Destiny's brand new DLC, Into the Light. Guardians old and brand new can now drop into the tower for the battle for humanity's safety by taking on onslaughts of enemy hordes now directed at our own safe haven. With this new activity comes a new social space, a brand new selection of repurposed weapons, including a brave arsenal of weapons from Destiny's past, both the most popular and the most memeable, and a new seal, which today I'm going to talk about how to complete this new seal, and I'll be discussing each mechanic that you need to know for this seal as best as I possibly can. So, to start off, we have our first challenge. Brave Collector. This triumph requires all Guardians to tackle the brand new Brave Weapon quests. The Brave Weapon quests will be rotating, dropping on a quite consistent basis, with every weapon quest of the 12 releasing by April 30th. A lot of you are probably going to open up the game, get into an activity, get a Brave Weapon, and think, wait, isn't this one of the Brave Weapons I need? No, they don't count for this triumph because you need to complete the quests to obtain the shiny versions of them. Upon doing some quest-based stuff for Shaxx in the Hall of Champions, you will be asked to pick up a quest for Elsie's Rifle, the first of the 12 Brave Weapons. This quest can be obtained from the robot Archite 99, who resides in the Hall of Champions directly beside Shaxx in this hall. Archite has the following quests able to be viewed in-game at this current moment: Elsie's Rifle. Defeat combatants with precision damage anywhere in the system, or defeat combatants in Vanguard playlists using pulse rifles. The Recluse. Rapidly defeating combatants using submachine guns anywhere in the system, or defeating Guardians while using SMGs. The Hung Jury SR4. Defeat combatants with precision damage using scout rifles anywhere in the system, or defeat combatants in Vanguard Ops activities using scout rifles. Succession. Defeat combatants with precision damage using sniper rifles anywhere in the system, or defeat combatants in raids and dungeons using sniper rifles. Edge Transit. Rapidly defeat combatants using heavy ammo grenade launchers anywhere in the system, or just defeat combatants using heavy ammo grenade launchers. Yeah, that's weird. The most memeable one has the same exact thing on both options. Falling Guillotine. Rapidly defeat combatants using swords anywhere in the system, or defeat combatants using swords. These are the only ones that you have available as of this current moment in the game, but the rest of the 12 will be unlocking before and around April 30th. Also, to know you're getting one of these Brave Weapons, the simplest way to depict it is just they're shiny weapons. So that's how you know you've done it. Grimoire Gatherer 8. Collect a Grimoire card about Empress Keitel. To get an idea of how to get these Grimoire cards, I think the best way to describe it is by showcasing how I obtained the first two. The first two are obtained from the first two corridor rooms in the Hall of Champions to your left and right. Each week when we get new Into the Light seasonal quest lines to work on, we should be able to unlock the new Grimoire cards from each of these corridors. The final ones should include the one on Empress Keitel, which means, yes, this is probably a time-gated triumph for at least the next month. Lord of Reputation. This one requires you to rank up and reach the maximum reputation with Lord Shaxx. The best way to go about reaching this as quickly as possible: play Onslaught as much as possible whilst also completing the bounties and the Brave Arsenal quests. Each quest rewards 200 rep, and the other hype can be obtained in smaller amounts from the other sources. So many waves. Complete waves in Onslaught. The first stage of this challenge requires 50 wave completions, and there are 4 subsections, which means by the end of this, you'll probably have to go through about 200 waves total in Onslaught to fully finish the triumph. The most enjoyable way to go about this is to play this on the right-hand Onslaught node in the directory, as this mode comes with a total of 50 waves. If you complete this a couple times, boom, the triumph is yours. But it does scale up in difficulty, so it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, I think. Breaking the Charge. Defeat each of the 3 final bosses in Onslaught. This challenge requires you to fight each of the 3 final bosses that are hidden within the Onslaught mode. Now, there's a reason that I'm saying hidden within, because there is a specific way to activate these boss fights, and there's only one boss that you can currently fight this week. You need to play Onslaught activity on the right side of the directory node for Into the Light to activate the boss section. If you do the one on the left, you only get access to 10 waves, which is 1 set of waves, not 5, and it will not have these particular boss fights. The boss this week is the Field Razor Tormentor, and the following 2 for later weeks will be the Siege Hook Ogre and the Fallen War Priest. We are going to have 3 weekly rotations of final bosses. This means you have to get to the last and final 50th wave on the right-hand node in order to complete this. Trying to budget. This challenge requires you to purchase defenses, which is a bit of a competitive thing to do, surprisingly, with this mode. Purchasing defenses is something that everyone can do, and if someone purchases a defense, pricing of scraps obtained from the mode goes up, meaning that you can get less per match if you don't go for them immediately. So maybe if you have a fire team, it's the best option to allow those who are title grinding to go for the defenses first. But if you're by yourself and or a normal solo player like myself, you can just keep playing and hope that you get all you need. In total, you need to purchase about 20 defenses, so it's not all that bad, everything considered. I mean, upgrading a defense also counts as purchasing a defense, so really it's not as bad as you think. Not on your watch. Complete the 5th wave set in Onslaught on normal difficulty. Thank God, this title doesn't require us to do Legend. That would suck. But thankfully, they are catering to the normal activity players for this title, allowing us to just play this normally and get it done. This again goes back to using the right-handmost node for Onslaught in the Into the Light directory tab. Without this tab, you cannot access past the first 10 waves. So fully complete this mode once, and you will unlock this triumph. Also, this says that you just have to complete it on Onslaught on normal, which means you could play any of the 3 maps that are allowed. Brave Weapons Master. Defeat opponents with brave weapons. This does not require you to use the shiny brave weapons, the ones you get from the quests. This just requires you to use any brave weapon that you may find. For me, I was using the Recluse that I got to drop from a chest, and that's how I was able to get this one done. Triumphant Whisper. This one is to complete the exotic mission, The Whisper. This fan favorite exotic mission makes its return from the depths of the content vault and has been changed up. It's a little new this time around. Hop in, fight into the deep depths of Io, and take down a taken blight to earn yourself this triumph in the craftable version of the exotic sniper, Whisper of the Worm. Also, the last one is another triumphant, I think it's like triumphant hour or something like that. I didn't even get to read the thing because it's hidden in game. The last triumph is to complete the 2nd exotic mission, 0 Hour. This 2nd fan favorite exotic mission makes its return on May 14th. So all you have to do is hop in around that time, dodge and weave around the insanely scary robot killing machine Trevor, and take down a new threat to earn the exotic craftable version of the Outbreak Perfected. And that is everything for the brand new Brave Seal. This is so much easier of a seal compared to previous DLC stuff, but that is because they are catering to all players. They're not catering to the people who are most difficult with this game. They're not catering to the people who are new lights. They're catering to everybody. New light or veteran player, doesn't matter who you are or what you are in terms of scaling difficulty. This is for everyone to play. So if you want to try to get your first ever seal in Destiny, this one might be your best shot. So that is all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see more videos like this one, chances are my next guide will be on a secret triumph that you can do in Into the Light. There is a very particular character that we saved a couple seasons back in the Warmind season, and let's just say he's made his return, and we gotta go find him in many different places. So I'll see you in the next guide where we discuss how to do that. I don't think I'm going to do it on a weekly basis. I'm just going to wait till every opportunity is done and then put it all in one video. So that is all for me. See you in the next Destiny video.